Hey everyone, it's Kessler, and Konami has unveiled the third archetype for Valiant Smashers. And what do I always like to say? New archetype, new possibilities. Could it be good? Could it be bad? Could it be game changing in meta? Or can it just be a flop? So we go from undead versions of normal monsters in forms of retrains to whatever the hell Valmonica was supposed to be, like a light, dark, angel, demon type of thing with life points. And now we got magical girls on mechs. We have gone full circle now. We have gone completely full circle in these archetypes. So, let's do it. Centurion Primera. Level 4 light spellcaster tuner effect monster. Equal stats all around. And you can only use the first and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is normal special summon, you can add one Centurion card from your deck to your hand, except Primera, but you cannot special summon Primera for the rest of the turn. Interesting. Fact number 2. Your level 5 or higher Centurion monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects while this card is treated as a continuous trap. During the main phase, while this card is treated as a continuous trap, quick effect, you can special summon it. Interesting. So is this sort of going to do like a sort of Dragoonity type of thing where we're equipping cards into spell trap zones? Are we doing that? Could be. Anyway, Centurion Trudea. Level 4 Dark Pyro effect monster. 1,000 attack and 2,000 defense. Let me look at this art right quick. Uh-huh. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. During your main phase, you can place this card you control and one Centurion monster from your hand or deck, except the Trudea and your spell trap zone is continuous traps, but you cannot special summon Trudea for the rest of this turn. During the main phase, while this card is treated as a continuous trap, special summon then increases level by 4. Alright, so I'm already going to say that this and this are 3-ups. So we got monsters that can place our cards in the spell trap zones as traps in order to fulfill their special summon condition. Interesting. This is already an interesting archetype so far. Let's just see what else we got. Then we got Centurion Emmet. I'm not even going to try to say what this Roman numeral is. Level 8 Earth Machine Effect Monster, 2,000 and 3,000. Oh, hey, Earth Machine players, you got a new piece of card. Haha, you got a new piece of cardboard for your deck. Haha, your really bad deck. Haha. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. During your opponent's turn, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, quick effect, you can target one Centurion monster you control, except Emmet. Place it face up in your spell trap zone as a continuous trap, and if you do, special summon this card. Okay, that's actually not bad. Holy fuck. During the main phase, if this card is treated as a continuous trap, you can special summon it. Okay, that's actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie with you. Alright, so next up, Synchros. Centurion Legadia. Level 12 Light Machine Synchro Effect Monster, 35 and 2k. So it's a big boy. Let me look at this guy right here. That's cool as fuck. That's some cool as fuck looking art, I'm not gonna lie. Gives me a sort of Metalfoes type of look just from these engine pieces. Those are engines, right? But anyway, one material is a tuner and a non-tuner. You can only use the first and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can draw one card. Then you can destroy one face-up monster your opponent controls with the highest attack. Your choice of tide. Your monsters with 2,000 or less attack cannot be destroyed by battle. During each end phase, you can place one non-synchro Centurion monster from your hand or graveyard face up in your spell trap zone as a continuous trap. Alright, so this is a pop and a draw. And it protects my monsters with 2,000 or less attack. Oh, okay, so it protects your 3 main deck monsters. That's pretty cool. Stand up, Centurion! The field spell. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. It cannot be destroyed by your opponent's effects while you control a Centurion monster card. During your main phase, if this card was activated this turn, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Place one Centurion monster from your deck face up in your spell trap zone as a continuous trap. If a monster is special summoned, you can immediately after this effect resolves, special synchro summon using materials you control, including a Centurion monster. That's really fucking good. Faith of Centurion. Quick play! You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. Place one Centurion monster from your hand or face-up graveyard in your... Or face-up graveyard, excuse me. Or graveyard face-up in your spell trap zone as a continuous trap. If a Centurion Synchro Monsters is special summoned to your field while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, then target one Centurion monster in your graveyard, and it becomes a continuous trap. Let me look at this card's art. That's interesting. And it's not bad. This is good. Quick play, it's not bad. And then Centurion Phalanx. Normal trap. You can only use the first and second effect. Oh, excuse me. You can only use one of the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn, and only once that turn. You can target one face-up monster on the field, banish it, and if you do, special summon it to its owner's field during the standby phase of the next turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Centurion Synchro monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and it loses 1,500. I guess. And then Truth Centurion. Counter trap. You can only activate one card with this name per turn. When a spell trap card or monster effect is activated, send a face-up monster from your spell trap zone to the graveyard, negate, and you do destroy it. So that's just the archetypal Omni negate. Reprints include Magic Planter and Gravity Collapse. Overall, this archetype is really fucking good sounding. This is the most interesting archetype out of the 3. I imagine this card to be expensive on release. This and this I expect to be expensive on release. And I just expect Konami of TCG to make this archetype expensive for no reason. To rarity bump it to the moon. But overall, this is in my opinion going to be the best archetype out of the Valiant Smashers. Am I going to build it? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. Depending on how I feel. But my question is, what can you combine with this archetype? What can you combine with it to really make it stand out? I'm not sure. But at Konami, this is really good. A really good job on this archetype. And this art's really cool. After your dud, that was that other one. Now the pendulum deck. After the flop and just terribleness of that deck, this is a good step forward. This is a good return, and I'm very excited for this. We should be getting at least one more card for this archetype in the set, just as we got one more memento card. So overall, like I said, Konami, good job. Very good job on this. And anyhow, that's all I gotta say here. I thank you all for coming and watching. And what do you all think of Centurions? Let me know. And I'll see you all another day or night.